So much has changed about libraries over the last 20 years. When we think about how our lives have changed, how the way we communicate with each other, the way we seek out information, the way we collaborate, all of those things in our lives have changed, and so our libraries have had to change with that.
So these media centers, while our people are doing incredible things, they're dealing with 20, 30, 40-year-old resources and furniture and equipment. And so, moving things around, making the space, flexible and mobile is difficult.
As you can see, when you walked in, there's a lot of tables that are here, which isn't conducive for cuddling up with a story and reading. So there are not a lot of areas for students to just grab a book and to enjoy their time here in the Media Center.
I feel like it's not that easy to navigate. I feel like our furniture is very cumbersome.
Students, I don't think, see the Media Center as an exciting place because their furniture is kind of outdated. We have, very rigid spaces, and our casual furniture, for example, is very dated looking. It's not something the kids really look forward to using.
Our media centers are supposed to be like the center of school, they call the nickname is the hub of school. But a lot of our media centers, here included, are really outdated, and so the kids don't really get excited to go in, even, for technology or books. They just don't reflect our current world.
Looking at some of our older buildings and saying, hey, what needs to be refreshed? We can do the furniture, we can put paint on it. But the hub of the school, the center, that media center is a big part of it. And we've found that there's a big discrepancy between some of our newer buildings and some of our older buildings.
This project is important because it is a way for the team to come together and support equitable learning environments for everyone.
We partnered with Meteor Education and said, hey, what's the best way that we can get in there and refresh it? Make it an appealing place, make it the center of the school. And what we're doing now is refreshing all those transformation schools, looking at the media center and making it what it should be, that destination location within the school.
The difference is night and day. You can see there's lots of space for our students. Everything is a little bit more organized and lots of room for creativity and learning.
So the difference with this media center as opposed to the other media centers is that the furniture is so feasible, the furniture is inviting, the furniture is comfortable, whereas students are not just going to a desk. They have sofas, they have chairs that move around, they have whiteboards instead of just tables. They can be able to work with their peers and utilize the resources provided to be able to enhance their learning and enhance their comprehension while reading a book.
I think that when you bring a classroom into this space, it is nice for kids to just interact with the furniture around them. They're not limited to a piece of notebook paper. So I love the functionality with that. I love the fact that almost everything is on wheels. So, it's mobile, it can be moved to fit whatever your classroom need is.
I want to go to college, and it gives me like an early prep and start for like what it's going to be like, and it gives me the comfort and vibe of what it feels like.
This space is cohesive. Like the decor, the paint, the entire setup of the room just flows better, it works better. It allows them to think collaboratively and think freely, and then also have a voice and have a say in what's important to them and how they want to learn.
Before I saw the change, I might not have thought that the impact of an environment was so big. Just the look and appearance and the feel of something really changes attitudes. And that is kids, parents, faculty, everyone. Because I might have said, well, we can still do the same activities in the place, so it shouldn't really make a difference. But it really does. It just gives this wonderful, fresh new feeling.
I tell them that every day, how much people believe in them, that we got this special space, and I believe that's really impacting them to know that people are behind them and know they can learn and grow.
What we're doing in our transformational network is being able to allow us to have unique perspectives, but be able to extend learning in different facilities such as our media centers. And this is where students fall in love with who they are. They get a chance to interact with technology, they get a chance to interact with text and really make that connection about who they are inside and outside of the classrooms, but also being able to use primary and secondary resources and sources just to strengthen their knowledge and strengthen curriculum. Starbucks started at one cup at a time, and it grew tremendously. In Hillsborough County, we're going to start with one classroom at a time, one student at a time, hiring one great teacher at a time, one great leader at a time, And that's only going to grow legs to permeate throughout this district to create that, support our core values of who we are, and at the same token making certain that we provide a robust educational experience for every one of our children. And so thankful for Meteor Education for being there for us and really standing up and being innovative as we create these spaces and maximize them every day for our children.